Have you never heard?
Good morning.
Ways to find the sun.
Yeah, we are in a long queue of boats. Lots came up here last night after us, waiting to go through the Harecastle Tunnel today. So we're actually booked in at 9. A lot of these other boats haven't booked yet, so they'll be sorting out, hopefully they'll be sorting out the booked people and the unbooked people and let us go through first. Doesn't really matter, but nice to get through it. Henry's done this before. I still have the scars on the boat to prove it. And I don't particularly like tunnels much. I'm not bothered by them. I just find them long, cold, dark and drippy. So I shall go down and get on with some work on the boat and let Henry do it. It takes about 45 minutes to go through this one. Quite a long way under the hills. And then when we come out on the other side, we'll be able to turn and go up onto the Macclesfield. So it's all exciting. On to pastures new. Henry's getting all his wet gear on so that he won't get wet while he goes through the tunnel. Just got to test the horn. Yeah. This is a tricky tunnel. We've had to take everything off the roof. We've got it dotted all around the boat. It also changes height inside, so you have to keep a certain speed and just be confident going through it. The first booking on the other side of the tunnel is 8 o'clock and it's 10 to 9 now, so we should see boats coming through the tunnel any moment now. Oh, and right on cue, here comes the first one. Looks like there's only one boat. So there's about 20 going up and one coming down. Here we go. There's so many plants at the front of the boat I can hardly get the camera out. That's what it's going to be like for about the next 45 minutes. Dark and drippy. I'm going to stay down here. Oops. Henry's zigzagging a bit to start with. I can hear it scraping all the way along. H has managed to steady her up now and she's going nicely down the middle. Before we know it, we're out. Thank you.
Morning, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
There's a lot of iron in the water here. I wouldn't want to fall in. I'd come out looking like I had a tan. I was going to say Donald Trump, but
Yeah.
it's getting a bit political. So, wow, look at it. So orange. Other side of the tunnel is Kidsgrove Station. We've just got to go up here a little way and then we'll be turning right onto the Macclesfield, which is so exciting. And that's it, we've got a very sharp left-hander to turn onto the Macclesfield. We're both dying for a coffee now after all the excitement this morning. We've got a real sharp right to do. It looks it in the book actually, it looks like a dead 45-degree angle. It's sort of hidden by the ferns. course these boats aren't made for 45-degree turns, being long and straight. And the other canal is going under us just there. Now that the tunnel is done and there's 2 more days of rain forecast,
Only
down
2?
there. We're continuing with the never-ending Houdini hatch. What's the word? It's not a repair, is it? It's an enhancement,
Yeah.
or something.
A correction.
A correction. This is what H is doing.
Yeah, okay, well, this has all got to be insulated with something, and so I'm using wood, and this will be all going to sit up in there, kind of like that. This is just for bracing at the moment, and on the other side I've cut a channel to put a brace so it'll all flatten out on the other side. But it's a bit tricky because I'm having to work upside down as well.
And out on the towpath when it's not raining.
Yeah, and that.
It's in and out and in and out with the extension lead, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, that's narrowboat life.
It's a good time to decide to buy battery powered tools and not mains powered tools.
Wow.
Just have to wet that to activate the glue. Right. So this glue expands a lot when it's drying. It's foaming glue. Well, it's what's that? Gorilla foaming glue. So if I don't clamp it properly, it'll just go, yeah, like that.
Well, we came through the Harecastle Tunnel the day before yesterday, just came around the corner, and it poured with rain. And then it poured with rain all day yesterday, so we've gone a bit stir crazy. We haven't been able to go out very much. Just a very wet schlep to the supermarket yesterday. Luckily a friend came to visit yesterday, so we had some distraction. So although it's a bit grey today, the sun did shine for 20 minutes or so this morning, which got me out of bed, and we're going to inch our way up towards Conkerton now and just have a different view and celebrate no rain. I think it's been the same all over the country. So much rain in June. Isn't it lovely along here? I love this stripy field. I'm guessing it's sweet corn. So that's going to grow very rapidly now.
I think it's potatoes.
It's not potatoes. There's nothing like potatoes. You're just making it up. The opening of the flight of locks on this canal has been delayed because some more welding has to be done. It's like a cork in a bottle down here. There's boats just waiting to go, either to go up the Macclesfield or to come off the Macclesfield. So we're not in any hurry because we don't have to be anywhere. So we'll wait until they've sorted those locks out and then think about moving on after a while. Was it about an inch? This is a little stop lock. It has literally no height on it at all. And funny little channels that come up into it. You have to check there's nobody coming the other way. Isn't this pretty? I found my first pineapple weed of the year, and I've got some roots on it, so I'm going to have a go at planting it and see if I can keep that going. We're just coming through this beautiful bridge. It's a sort of oval shape, and it has this garland of wildflowers over it. Convolvulus, is that the white one? And Elysium, like a beautiful wedding garland. just had some passers-by that have told us that there's a queue up here because there's a tree down. So, doesn't look like there's anywhere to moor. Yikes. Might have to float around, see what's happening further up. There's boats all lined up down here, but I've heard that the tree has been cleared, so that was quick. And I think we're free to move off again. Aha, tree surgeons up ahead. Are you knitting? Are you making a noose?
Sorry, he's practicing.
It wasn't too big. It would definitely have stopped us though.
Big enough.
There's something I love about those white chimneys. Quite unusual to see them painted. We've come out down into Congleton, do a bit of shopping, and we found ourselves down by the River Dane. And there's this ship here. I mean, how the hell did it get here? It's a big construction site down here. I mean, look at the size of the river. There's no way it came down there. Even in a flood. Oh my God. There's got to be some weird story about this. I'm going to have to look it up. It's mad. How the hell did it get here? Well, it turns out that the ship was an old Danish fishing trawler called Limander, and it was built 74 and decommissioned around 96, something like that. And it was seen by a man in Congleton who decided to buy it and bring it to Congleton. It had to come across the Irish Sea and then down the Manchester Ship Canal and then put on a truck and put onto the river in Congleton. And then he opened it as a seafood restaurant, which didn't do very well. Initially, I think it did, and then probably novelty value. And 18 months later, it went out of business. And it's just been sitting there, obviously vandalised ever since. Anyway, it went up for sale last year, I think, at around £89,000. So if anybody wants a project boat, it's there waiting for you. I don't think I'd want to take that on. Meanwhile, we're still trying to get Henry's rucksack comfortable and adjusted. So you've got all the sizes adjusted now, haven't you?
Well, yeah, they're perfectly adjusted.
But Henry has no hips, as you can see. And it's a bit uncomfortable, isn't it, on your bones when you're walking along. So we went looking for some foam to make some little hip pads, and the lady in the shop suggested that we use shoulder pads, and they're thicker at the bottom and thinner at the top, but with this sort of convenient curve on, and 3 fit perfectly along the back of the rucksack. So with the aid of stick-on Velcro
And these.
we're adding these, and then when we next go off for a camp, which hopefully will be next week whenever it stops raining and winding, you'll see if they're comfortable, eh?
Of course, it's going to be 5 kilos heavier from now on with all this metal there.
Today we're leaving Congleton, passing that gorgeous viaduct over there. So we're going to attempt the Bosley flight this morning, getting there nice and early. So I'll say bye for now. See you on the next video. Have a good week, everyone.
Won't you come and say if you know the way?